Okay, we're going to continue on with our steam whistle. I've got the blank that I made in the spicy collet block. I'm going to dial in the center of this. Put the indicator on up here. Bring that down here. Maybe go that far. Okay. So, try to get it to 0 here. Okay, there's 0. There. I kind of eyeballed it to center. Let's see how close I got it. And let's see the mirror or not. Wow. Just eyeballed it and I got it within thou. It's a thou over right there. I don't know if you can actually see that or not. But yeah, it's within a thou. 0 my Y. Alright. Now, for the center of that, we will take and I'll put the edge finder in. And I'll just pick up the edge and then move over. Indicator up. So we need the edge finder. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. It's an electronic one. And 3/8 collet, I need a 1/2 inch. Okay. All right. It's actually pretty nice outside. I should be outside working, doing something instead of in here, but I wanted to get this whistle made and wrap this up and then get my job for this winter picked out. I'm still not sure what it's going to be. Okay, we'll just come right above that. And we'll crank it in until it touches. Right there. And we'll 0 my X, move over 100. And I'll just 0 it again. And now we will move over to put it in the center of that collar. Remembering what the collar width was. Let's see what the drawing says here. 430. I gotta get a scale. Can't get in there with a caliper. Just gonna have to look at it with a scale. And see. 200. I do believe I made it 200, so I'll move over 100. And lock my table, lock my Y. Put it real tucked in. Small little tuck in. And small center drill in here. And then that's going to be a 125, so I'll drill and ream at a 125. We'll drill it at 120. I'll leave 5 thou. I'll make for reaming. Alright, reamer. If I can find the 125 in this. Hard to read. That's 126. And this one, 127. This one I can't read. I'll mic it. I'll get my mic. And see what we got. It is, this is a 125 right here. Right here. We'll shift down to low. A little bit of wobble. Okay. Now, I wanted to take and put a spot face on this side. And I'm not sure. Yeah, all right, well, get back into high. You need to tighten it that tight. Alright, so I probably want to go a 3/16 or bigger, maybe even a 1/4 inch. I'll find one here first. for my calipers. Imagine that, I put it back where it belongs. Alright, this is a regrind 1/4 inch. Won't make it. I don't have it sticking out far enough. We're down to 3/16. Probably the regrind too. The regrind. It's only a 150. But that would make it. Let's see if I can find a full size. There we go. 3/16 too big. I think this one's full size. Nope, it's not full size. This one's got a flute that's busted off. It's a 4 flute. It's up to size, so it's got one flute busted off. The other side has a radius on it, so that one flute just in doing just a light spot face is not going to hurt nothing. So we need a 3/8 collet in there. Okay. I just want to spot base it until it cleans up all the way around. So, raise the knee up. All right, here we go. Or actually, it doesn't even have to clean up all the way around. I'm going to call that good right there. And I kind of like to have it on both sides. Well, I know I only call it out on one side on the drawing, but I'm just gonna eyeball it on X here. Just don't want to hit the collet. I think right about there. That's good enough, I think. So, and we can take that out of there. That part is pretty much done. So now I need to make the pin that goes through that hole we just did. And it'll have a head on the one side that'll fit down into that counter bore and fit all the way through. And then on the other side we will press a handle onto it, and once we do that we will align it so that the handle is straight down, and then we'll go back in this little hole, the air supply hole, and we will drill through it. Okay, I've started with a 3/16 aluminum rivet is what I've got. What I started with. And we are about to make this part right here, which is the valve that goes through the hole that we just drilled. I've already taken a cut. It was a 3/16 diameter flush head rivet. I took a cut. And we are at 146. So good. There's about 20 thou. We'll take 19. We're going in 500 thou. Alright, and what we want it to do is we want it to slide through the hole that we just drilled. We want it to be snug, we don't want it loose. Not quite yet. What do we got? 4 thou. 4 thousandths. All right. 2, 3, 4. Close. I wonder if I got a burr in this hole. I'm going to take a small drill and deburr that where that spot. I put that spot piece on it later. Pretty sure I rolled over a burr. Smaller. Trying to do it with a small drill. All right, now the burr off of that. Oh, it's so close. It is so close. We don't want it too loose in there because, well, it'll just leak steam if, however loose I make it. We are at about 125 and a half, so I'm just going to go another thou. If this doesn't fit now, then I'm going to take some fine emery paper. Pretty sure it's going to fit. Pretty sure it's going to fit in there. Oop, light went out. There we go. A little bit on the loose side, but it's not too bad. Alright, so let's get this light on here. Well, come on now. Plug-in is loose up there. So now I want to part it off. And leaving a head on there is about 30 thou. Yeah, about 30 thou head on it. So we got 50 thou part off blade. We'll go in here and touch on that shoulder. And we'll move over 80 thou. 50 plus the 30. So there's the 50, 10, 20, and 30. right there. Okay. Now, the last thing I'll do is drill the passageway through it. After I get it on the handle mounted on, I'm just knocking off the nub on the end with the file. Trying to knock that nub off. I was going to go out inside and do some stuff, but my ambition up for going out there is running a little low. Alright. You know, everybody says they hate the cold weather, but you know, I'm kind of looking forward to it so I can spend time in the shop and not. Oh, I should have turned that 3/16 down just a little. Didn't quite want. Well, I can put it through this side. It doesn't matter which side. Yep, I'm going to take and put it in an 1/8 inch collet and turn the head of it down just a little bit so it fits down in that counterbore real nice. So take that collet out of there and put it in an 1/8 inch collet. Alright. Come on. Oh, there it is. Put this in there. Alright. All I'm going to do is just take about maybe 5 or 10 thou off of it. I think I'll take that file, find where I laid it down, and I'm just going to knock the burrs off of both sides. Now it should fit in there nice. And put it through there. Yes, perfect, perfect. There we go. So now we want to make the handle for it. And I'll just take some round stock. Trying to figure out how I'm exactly going to do it. I don't have a drawing for that out here yet. I didn't print that one out. Maybe I'll just maybe I'll bypass that and go to the tube on top. I'll round up some material for the tube. It'll be 270 diameter. Yep, 270 OD and then a 250 ID that'll press onto this. It's a blind tube. It's closed on one end. So, all right, I'll be back.